Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends of all shapes and sizes, and welcome back to the Salomon Barrios Road to the Show on MLB The Show 20. We have gone ahead and moved him into the new year. Still got a shaved head on account of it's a continuity universe. He doesn't grow his hair back right after shaving it off. But we are now into the new year of MLB The Show with all the new systems in place. And yeah, we are going to go ahead and move ahead with it. Last series out, and Salomon had himself a pretty good series against the New York Yankees. 3 home runs in the series. And take a look at exactly what the batting results were. 3 home runs went something like 4 for 9 or 4 for 11 out of the series with 3 home runs. So pretty good showing for himself. But as ever, can't rest on our laurels for long. We got to get out here and play the next game. So let's get out here and get it. Get a practice day out here with the whatchamacallit, the team. So see what we can do here. Arm accuracy cap. Bump that up. I don't think we need to bump it up necessarily. Still got a little room on fielding, so I think we're good there. Durability, plate discipline, and clutch actually might not be bad. Yeah. I don't know. I think probably the way to go is going to be for... what is it going to be for? Not sure. Well, I can tell you I'm definitely not going to get the cap gain on that. So let's go ahead and do the fielding cap here, because we're almost capped on that. So the challenge this time out is to not use the, or not commit any errors out here, which, I mean, Salomon's been pretty good in his career. It's just a matter of can he stay that way. So we're going to go out here against the Texas Rangers in Anaheim. So let's get out here and get it.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Michael Feliz gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
That hit him. First base.
Now in the box, Salomon Barrios.
All right, so Salomon coming out here with, I think that's Shohei Ohtani out there on second base. We got a boosted at bat because we've got friend on base. See what we can do here.
And that misses.
Fastball inside corner, called ball 1.
Team entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course.
Theo Bailey on the mound for these Rangers.
A little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Pulled toward
connected
right
on that
field.
one.
On the move is DeShields.
Looked like he was going to the track on that one, but Ohtani-san going to move up to third base on that one, and that is going to be a productive out, say. And the Angels cash in for 3 runs here by the top of the third. 1 out. Manuel Ibar on the plate. Michael Feliz comes set.
Swing and a flare hit toward right.
Oh, goodness.
In there, a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2.
Yeah, here we go.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out.
I don't know what I was supposed to do there.
Stepping in, Solomon.
Somehow we
Barrios.
avoided.
He flew out his last at bat.
Somehow we avoided giving up a
Went
run
deep
there,
his
but
last
goodness.
AB, certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out
Salomon
of the
currently
yard this
leading the
AB.
American League in slugging percentage, hitting .667.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Fouled off that
but
slider.
A foul ball, 1-1.
Out in front of it a bit and also off target,
From
let's
the belt,
say.
the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2.
Okay. So Salomon,
The runner at second.
center
one
yourself.
away.
Got that curveball working today.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just
Okay,
reared back
fastball
there,
up and
2
in.
away.
No chance on that, and that is
Stepping
the
in,
second
Delino
out of the
to
inning
Shields.
there.
Lifetime against
So,
this particular arm.
Top
He's
4,
0 for
2
4.
outs, runner on first.
Looking
Delino
for the
to
strikeout.
Shields.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Fletcher has got it.
So
and the
David
side is
Fletcher's got
retired.
that to end the inning.
One left for Texas. They trail in this one 3-0.
And that'll end the inning.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Casto. He comes in
So
0 for
top
2
6,
thus far.
Texas has clawed their way back into this one. It's now 3-2. Silvino
1-2.
Bracho kicks and deals.
Hit the other way.
This one's out
toward
behind
right field.
Salomon.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away.
That's going to
and
end the
that
inning
ends the inning.
on an easy fly
Rangers
ball
set
to right
down in
field.
order.
So
They trail
hopefully we
3-2.
won't have any more mishaps like the last one.
So digging in now.
Bottom
Salomon
6
Barrios
with the
will have
Angels
the
still up
opportunity
3 to
kick
1.
Things off as we begin the home 6th.
Theo Bailey
Swing and a miss on the
on
slider.
the mound
0-1.
still for these Rangers.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough
Oh, that was a good one to hit, but I was aiming
Fouled away.
low, not high. Outside
Fastball
pitch
well
taken.
off the plate for
That'll
a
be
ball.
ball 1.
Here we go.
Breaking pitch is swung on and
Pulled
hit
that
fouled over to the right
curveball
side.
a little early. Had the potential for good
1-2.
contact on that one, but
Misses
a little
for the
bit
second
off. 2-2
He might
count
have to
now.
look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Low
And
fastball
that's low,
taken.
so a good
Fills
eye
the
there
count
as he works the
3-2.
count back full.
I'd take a walk here
These
if
are the
I
kind of ABs, regardless
were
of
being
the outcome,
honest.
you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that
Slider,
pitcher work
fouled that
and
off.
battling it out.
coming up on 9 pitches at this at bat.
And
that was the
finally
one to
just
hit,
wear him
but
down as this one
late on
swung
that
and
one,
missed for the
couldn't
first
connect,
out.
and that'll be the
Always
first
nice
out of
to
the
keep
inning.
a guy that has good wheels.
So Salomon 0 for 3.
At the plate,
It's now
Salomon
5-2,
Barrios,
bottom of the
0 for
7th with
3
one
a
out.
couple of
Go ahead and
strikeouts
use
for him
Showtime
this
here.
point. This is line to left.
And as you can see,
is
Showtime
in his
works a little
tracks
bit
now as he
differently
makes the
this year
catch
as
for out
opposed to
number
last
2.
year.
Leading off the inning, Nomar Mazara, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, number 30.
The 2-1 on its way. Pulled high
First
in
of
the air
all,
out to right
and
field.
perhaps most importantly,
Barrios will wait on it,
the
and he puts it away for the first down.
timing on it is a little trickier because the slowdown is much less than last year.
Well, no surprise.
By the way, light that baby up. Angels win this one. Salomon goes 0 for 4, but he got some good contact out there, so I don't feel too bad about it.
Always up for grabs. That's pretty impressive.
Afternoon baseball here. Hansel Robles gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's.
But yeah,
really been
Showtime works a little
struggling
bit
lately.
differently
His
in
last
this
three
year
starts, he has a
because
whip
the
of
slowdown is a lot more less
1.50. Lots of base runners,
pronounced than
lots
it
of
has
hits,
been in
and
years
lots of
past.
walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performance.
And the right fielder is there to make the
like
catch,
this
and
new
the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. Rangers nothing. Angels coming up.
I don't know.
It's Major League Baseball on the show.
They changed up the defensive play this year, and it's got me kind of confused still.
Now at the plate, Salomon Barrios. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
And he also leads the league in slugging percentage. So not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of bullets in the gap and extra base hits.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire.
Nice curveball.
5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah,
fastball outside. I could have laid off on,
it's
but
going to be
didn't.
monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Other thing is,
and he held up in time, but
sheesh.
it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
So Salomon not doing too well with the stick this appearance against the Rangers. Angels are doing all right for themselves. We're up 2-0 here, and next time out.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was hitting off speed right there.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, your pitch.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung
Yikes.
on and missed, and for the second time today, he's
Having
gone
a
on
bad
strikes.
one today.
Coming to the plate now.
All right,
Salomon
bases loaded,
Barrios.
bottom of the 5th. If ever there was a time for showtime, this would be it.
This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is. As
Problem
he gets
is,
the 3 unassisted put out, and that ends the inning.
I don't know. I'm still used to the way it was last year,
Salomon Barrios. He got on top
and
of
I'm
it.
not
Was a
having
ground
adapted
out
yet.
victim last time. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no
I think I
strikes.
said this on the stream that I
This is a
did,
left-handed
leading
hitter
off
that
the
can
new
fly down the line. If they want to turn
year
2,
of,
they're going to have to be almost perfect.
I think I said this on the stream I did,
Now the 1-1 pitch.
leading off the new year of MLB The Show 20. I guess that stream never actually went live, so I guess nobody saw it. I am very impressed with the way
6 runs,
they
10
changed
hits,
things
1 error
up,
for the
and
Angels so far.
it plays differently from last year, which I think is really good.
Just hung in there on that one.
I'm no good at it yet, and I think it might be a lot of effort for me to get good at it,
1-2.
but
Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
they made it so
man,
that
he's
it's
been
less of an
absolutely
automatic
getting
affair for me.
Yeah, that's the way.
Well, no errors. I mean, I definitely didn't commit any errors, but
And sweeping the other guys
definitely didn't do too well with the stick that time around. Well, I mean, I hope you weren't coming to this show, to this channel, for me to show you how to be a great hitter, because clearly I ain't got the magic going. At least not right now, and I would argue not really ever. Let's go ahead and have him start growing his hair out a little more. So, let's get back, try to get back on the horse and see if we can't maybe rally here a little bit. Next series is going to be against the Tampa Bay Rays in Tropicana Field, so hopefully turn this boat around and maybe strike out a little bit less this time. Let's get it.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Yanni Chirinos will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he
Yikes.
throws quality, and he still
Nice
gets people
sinker.
out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight.
Slider,
Pitching has been
Salomon has to
spotted on him
dip out of the way to
recently.
avoid that
In
one
their
to even the
last
count.
7 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately,
Splitter
a
down in
winning
the
streak for
zone,
one of these
or
teams is
below
gonna
the
end
zone,
today,
I
but
should
boy,
say, ball
this is a
2.
great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now.
Ah,
really
shoot.
playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able
Came
to
out in front of
execute
that
this
one, unfortunately.
And here's a slider.
Slider, yeah.
And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Took that one, and that is strikeout number 1 on the day. So Angels come out in front, 2-0.
For him here in this one. He's ready.
Salomon picking up right where he left off last time, which is to say, providing pretty much no contributions to the offense. Got the bat to that splitter, though.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Pretty much living on that low outside corner, though.
Got him looking.
Sinker to the inside corner. That was a borderline pitch. Probably could have or should have swung at it, but I didn't.
And no one left on base. Now at the plate, Salomon Barrios.
All right, top 6. Angels up 3-1. Yonny Chirino's still out here. Kicking Salomon's ass, really, but that's not really too hard to do at this point. Sinker away, taken, ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's
High
count.
fastball, four-seam, swung on and fouled off.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other
Connected
way
on that one.
center.
Sent out to far left center field. One hops the wall, and Salomon going to be into second with a double. Finally breaking the hitless streak here.
That slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And that'll be Salomon on second, ending Yonny Chirinos' day. Bringing on Hunter Wood for these Rays.
For his bullpen here, that'll do it for the starter tonight.
And we're going to see what these Angels can do with Salomon on base.
Lined hard toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner
tagging up from second base, and that is going to put Salomon on third with only 1 out. Hopefully, JT Realmuto can put us home.
That brings up JT Realmuto. The 1-1 home.
Nope.
Low fastball taken.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Luis Mota and Emilio Pagan out there warming up, just in case Hunter Wood can't get the job done.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Right side, reined in. Throw to first is in time.
Well, that's a fielder's choice RBI for JT Realmuto. Plates a run. Salomon comes home on that one, but 2 outs here in the top of the 6th, and
digging in and looking for more. Salomon.
All right, top 7.
He'll try to follow up the double in his
see if we
last
can't maybe
with another big hit right.
Make good on this freaking showtime.
Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 balls and a strike now.
Squared that one up, but I was still a little early on it.
This is line to left.
Good timing. Squared that one up, and that one again. One hops the wall out there in left center field. Salomon drives in a run, gets himself a double, puts a runner on third base.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3.
So maybe it's just the Rangers that Salomon was having trouble with. Or maybe it's just because I'm randomly hitting buttons out here and getting luck hits. It's like they say, blind hog occasionally finds an acorn.
So Upton will take first on the intentional walk.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways
All right,
to get out of
JT
this.
Realmuto comes up with the bases loaded and only one out.
Nowhere to put him with one away. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Fouls that one back.
And this is swung on and
Swung
missed.
on and
A huge
missed.
out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Second baseman, David Fletcher.
Now a fastball gets
Strike
the upper
2
part of the
inside.
zone for strike 2.
Fletcher's good at
He's got
being
a
good
chance to
today.
ring
3
up
for 3
back-to-back
on the
Ks
day.
here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Mota kicks and deals.
Still 2-2.
Fouled that off low. Stays alive, 2-2.
Two and two. Here it is. And he popped him up. Wendell is there.
And that's just a little
avoid the
pop
big
up
inning
to
as he
second
makes
base,
the
and that is
catch.
going to
So
end
just the one
the
run
inning.
Scores here in the frame. Angels
So
get just
Salomon
the
drives in a
one.
run
Seventh
with his
inning
double
stretch
to the
time here at
wall.
the ballpark. The
But
Halos
that
lead
is the
this
only
one
run that they managed to
5-2.
get with Salomon on base. He gets one more shot here, top 9. It's 6-3 by the time he steps back out.
He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth from the stretch.
Fouling off the 2-seam fastball down.
Get a good one up there, huh?
Inside fastball at 98. Jose Alvarado throwing some smoke there, and that's a 2-seam fastball too. That one is a little bit toasty for something with break like that.
Could have an impact on the rest of the series. And maybe
High
even the whole
fastball,
week
again,
ahead.
98 miles an hour.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
And a big swing and a miss. Here,
2-seamer
2
up on the
strikes.
corner.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And good patience.
Curveball
Back on the
in
curveball in the dirt.
on the
It's full
inside
now,
corner.
3-2.
Actually coming in about
Due
foot
next is
level
Justin
for
Upton as he
Salomon.
gets
That's
loose
ball
in the
3.
on-deck circle. And this pitch
And
misses here.
taken,
It's
ball 4.
and they've got a leadoff
So
base
Salomon
runner aboard to
finally
start
takes a
tonight.
walk, and
He's
that'll put
really
him on
struggled with his
first
command in this game.
with nobody
No
out.
doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the
The
ballpark.
left fielder, Justin Upton.
Now Upton with a swing and a deep drive to left.
Justin Upton.
Martinez looking up.
Justin Upton, my word. That one is gone to left field. Adios, pelota. 396 feet and 100 miles an hour off the bat and gone. Big fly for Justin Upton to drive in 2 more runs here late in this game.
We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby. You can see
And
that
just
the
another
confidence
Halos
is
victory,
radiating off of them
leading
out there
off this
right now.
series in Tampa
That's
Bay
6 wins in a row,
with a big
and this
victory.
looks like a train that's not about to slow down any.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Halos are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Jake Faria is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the 4th inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
Now to the plate, Salomon Barrios. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
I don't think I'm going to get either of these, really.
Here's the pitch. High and deep to right center.
Well, if you're going to throw a fastball right down the pipe.
But he has no chance to make the
Oh,
play.
I was
It's
hoping
off
that
the
was going
wall.
to
And he's going to get
leave
to
the yard,
second now
but
with nobody out.
nonetheless, fastball right down the pipe, first pitch he sees, and Salomon going to the wall with that one, this time to right center field.
This at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the
Plays the
yard
carom off
after
the wall
season
pretty
he's
well,
having, but he'll just
and
have to
keeps
settle for a
Salomon from
double.
going to third.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
And Upton lays off again.
High
and he's
fastball
in
to
control.
Justin
Count is
Upton.
3-1.
I'll make it
And
3-1 to
take a
him.
look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right
Curveball, and that is ball 4.
They're 3-2. I know they were
So now they got
expecting more,
runners
but
first and
they'd like to
second
win this one here today and
with,
get that 4-2 on
nobody
this
out.
homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500
JT
for 6
Realmuto.
games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And they got
On
the
to
double
first,
play,
and they get the
unfortunately,
double
so
play.
it's not a productive out terribly
That's a
because
rally killer right
Salomon
there. They were in great
Salomon
shape with
alive
2
at
and
third
nobody
base,
out.
but
The double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just
that's
a
2
runner at
outs
third
that didn't
now,
need to
but
go.
There's 2 outs.
2 balls and a strike to the
And now
Angels'
Nico
first
Goodrum
baseman.
has to
In his
get a
career
base hit in
versus
order
this
to drive
pitcher,
Salomon
not
in.
A big sample size, 0 for 1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down.
Swung
we'll
on and
have to leave
missed.
it there as this is
Not a
strike
chance,
3,
and that is going to
that
end
will
the
retire
inning.
the side. Angels strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding forward now, Salomon Barrios. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with
All
another
right,
big hit right
so
here.
Yeah, he
runner
jumped
on
all over that
first with
pitch last time
2
up.
outs.
Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Nice splitter.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Shaw is off at first with 2 away. Now here's a ball
Oh
hit in the air to
no!
straightaway right
Salomon
field.
is just
This
going to
ball's got
watch
plenty
that
of
one
carry to
fly,
it,
you
and
bad
it is
man.
outta here.
Way out of here. Adios, pelota. 412 feet and 107, 108 miles an hour off the bat and
Two-run
gone.
blast to
Big
straightaway
fly
right
for
field.
Salomon,
Number
Luis
21
Aparicio
for
Barrios
him on the
Garcia.
season, as the
And that will
Angels have
push
now
the
opened
Angels
up a
out
4-0
in front.
lead.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Oh, my mistake. We were already out in front, but that's still one to the cheap seats out there. Jake Faria not having his best day. That is going to bring up J.D. Martinez. I guess he moved from the Red Sox,
Still only 1 out in the inning.
but with 1 on, 1 out in the bottom of the third, and Tampa Bay down 4-2. They need to make something happen. Jaime Barria kicks and deals.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball
going to the
driven
wall.
right field and deep.
Salomon
Barrios
makes the
back
catch
to
on the warning
track
track,
as he
forces
takes
the
it for
runner
out
back
number
to
2.
first base, and that is going to be that out.
Leading off the inning,
G-Man Choi
as they'll look to
coming
get
up,
something
bottom
going
4,
here and
nobody
even this
on,
game
nobody
up.
out.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a
Salomon
couple of runs,
steps forward
but
a little
it's really
bit,
key for this leadoff
making
guy
that
to try to get
out.
on and get
One
a big
away.
inning started.
Barrios is there, 1 away. Ready now for
Top
LA.
5.
Salomon Barrios.
Runner on second with 2
Home run
outs
and a
here.
double for him in this one.
Hunter Wood coming out now in relief of...
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him
Coming
here,
out in
0-1.
relief of
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch
Jake
fastball
Faria
by a
today.
guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Setting him up inside as he
What the
swings
heck?
and misses for strike 2.
Hey, I
Good
thought he
timing
was
on
gonna
that one,
work
I just
around him right
missed
here
it.
in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after.
Two-seamer down and in.
Tried to work it back to
Misses
that
the
low
zone
inside
bad, and
corner,
that
but
is
it
ball
misses.
1.
1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close.
Ooh,
Swing and a
cutter.
miss. That retires
Fell
the
tipped.
side, and that will do it.
So that is going to end the
Angels
inning.
lead 1
Salomon
as
swinging
they
through
get
that
out of
one.
their 4-2 lead.
Still up 4-2. And Salomon's already cashed in once today, so I imagine he's not feeling too bad.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This thing's
Bottom
far from
7,
over,
Kevin
even though we're
Kiermaier
moving into
at the
back
plate.
end of this game.
Silvino Bracho.
Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oof.
Barrios is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Awkward.
Digging in, Salomon
All right, Hobie
Barrios.
Milner
He'll
on
look to
for
bounce
these
back after
Rays.
striking out his last time up.
Got to put that one behind him, especially with
It's a
runners
tied
in
ball
scoring
game in the
position.
top of the
Those
8th.
punch-outs will
Nobody
stick
on,
with you
nobody
a
out.
little longer.
Salomon 2 for 3 on the day. Let's see if we can't maybe add another one on.
Drilled right back up the middle.
That one is going to be a liner right up the middle that the shortstop gets to, but can only knock down. And so Salomon on base
I know he
here
didn't smoke that one from the offensive
to lead off the
standpoint,
top of
but
the
you know
8th.
what? A knock's a knock, and especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late.
Yeah, that's another thing they've changed is that you don't get the dramatic zoom in that you got previously from the throwovers.
All even now, 2-2.
So you kind of got to be real paranoid about
For the delivery, a check on that
the
go-ahead run
throwovers
at
in a way
first.
you didn't have to do in years prior. I mean, you can still hold back on the stick and you'll automatically jump back anytime they try to throw over to you.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
The 2-2. Runner goes for second. Is put in play to the right side of the infield.
come on,
And
come
indeed,
on,
he
come
won't
on.
try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the
Well,
sure out.
That might have been a double play otherwise,
Digging
but
in,
Salomon
number
is on
10.
second
Been a
with
rough
one
go of
out.
things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking
Brings up
for him to
JT
change
Real
that
Muto.
right
Not
here.
doing so well
Yeah,
today, 0
nothing
for
better than coming
3.
through for the boys in a tight game, Matt. Especially
Inside
when you're
pitch
trying to
there.
do something
Curveball
productive.
at 78, 4
Go-ahead
ball
runs
2.
in scoring position here with one away. Pickoff move to
Oh,
second.
goodness.
And they've got him hung up out
What
there
the
between
hell?
second and third. And a good decision to throw.
I
Troy,
hate this
the next
game.
to hit. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
G-Man score.
Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play
Not
for
my
the
best
first out.
play there, unfortunately.
Big spot here. First and
Bottom
second,
8,
two
runners
men
first
gone.
and
that'll
second,
bring
2
up the
outs.
Catcher Mike Zunino.
Tie ball game.
Swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it
Well,
winds
they're
up
going to have a little
foul ball.
conference on that one.
And
I
now hold
think,
everything here.
if
We
I was
may have a
watching correctly,
situation
that
here
one
where
came
they'll
out
need to go and
foul.
review whether or not this was really a
But
home
they're going
run.
to review
And
this
that's
one.
precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here.
Yeah, that one definitely
All right, the
came
review
on
looks like
the
it's
foul
over.
side of the line.
Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right.
So good for them, but the Rays still take this game. So Salomon gets a big hit in this one, but unfortunately, Angels still come up short.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Tampa Bay Rays. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Blake Snell will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. First at bat.
All right, Angels lead early on in this one, but bottom of the first, runners first and second, nobody out. Michael Feliz having to make some fancy pitches in this one.
Dangerous with runners on base.
Barrios has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Well, that's a fly out to right field, and Solomon's got it for the first out. And now Blake Snell, Salomon gets to face off against.
Keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on.
Nice slider down in the zone.
As much as they can moving into the later innings.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one
Fouled
of,
off
if
that
not
fastball.
the hottest team in baseball
0-2.
right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best
Oof,
teams in baseball
high
right
fastball.
now. This team has played so
Eyes
well.
were bigger than my
Their
bat, and
manager has
that
been on
is the
point
first out of that inning. Solomon struck out the last time up. 2-2 game now. Runner on first with 2 outs.
Yeah, and he didn't put up
Curveball well away.
Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fastball just off the plate. Evens the count 1-1.
The way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
Whoa. Hey, good eye right here. Good eye.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
All right, come on.
Running count
Feed me something I can do something with.
2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Or don't and walk me. I mean, whatever floats your goat.
According to Woody Keller.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position.
All right, Justin Upton coming up now.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton.
Just shy of a 400 OBP for Justin Upton on the year, which is... That's the 400 OBP is kind of like 300 hitter. That's the mark of goodness, if not greatness, when it comes to base running.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a miss.
And Justin Upton swings through that one and ends the inning.
Angels strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. And that'll bring up Nick Schufo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Gesundheit, Matty V. Jokes aside, Nick Schufo coming up.
He's set.
Runner on second with 2 outs.
Swing and a drive.
And that one, Salomon is going to have nothing to do with.
The lead. It's gone.
High fly ball over his head and into the stands. 390 feet and 101 miles an hour off the bat and gone. Nick Schufo goes with a 2-run shot to right field to take the Rays up 4-2 here in the middle innings.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
And he just flips that bat. The disrespect, palpable. Of course, Salomon, about the last person in the world to be talking about disrespect. And here comes Blake Snell, your boss challenge for the day. Let's see what Mr. Barrios can do leading off the top of the 7th. What are we going to do? Well, try to hit a double or better, I guess. Technically, a home run is better than double, but...
Number 75. First pitch of the inning.
Fastball down and away, taken. Ball 1.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Barrios is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Yanked on the ground.
That is going to be a liner into the gap. Salomon going to risk it for the biscuit.
On base to start the inning. Not in time.
And he is
He's in
into
there
second with a
That's
double.
what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself
Just
in
what the
scoring
doctor
position
ordered.
and brings the
Salomon
tying run to the plate.
sliding
We'll see what
into
they do with the
second,
base open here.
just ahead
This
of the
one's getting
tag.
interesting.
Losing his helmet going into second base, and he is in safely. So we'll find out what that reward is later, I suppose.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Johnny
Action
Gomes
Rays
and
pen
Jose
now as they've
Alvarado
got a
on
lefty and a
in the
right-hander
bullpen
up
for
and
the
throwing.
Rays.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we go.
Hit in the air to shallow center.
Hold it halfway.
Kiermaier coming on. He's there and records the first out.
Shallow fly ball
And
to
the
center,
runner
and that's the
not
first out of the
tagging will
inning.
Retreat to second base.
Come on, big guy,
Standing
one
in
time.
is the potential tying run, JT Realmuto. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Now a good pitch around the knees.
Low
but it doesn't
inside
quite catch the
fastball
bottom of the zone.
for ball 2.
Oh, big guy. See it, drive it right here.
The 2-1 home.
Fouls that one off. Evens the count, 2-all.
4 hits, 1 error for the Angels so
So
far.
let's try not to get thrown out like a numpty this time.
Hit out towards second. Fielded.
Grounder up the middle, and that is going to be the second out. Thrown out at first.
So here's Trey Mancini, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
First baseman.
Trey Mancini, who just had a successful procedure for colon cancer, or a cancerous growth in his
3-2
intestine.
Now
Obviously,
ball hit high
wish
down
him
the
all the
left
best
field
in
line,
real
but
life,
back in
but
amongst the spectators,
video
foul.
game version Trey Mancini, you're 0 for 2 on the day. I need you to show me something else, bub.
Looked like he was
Drive me
cheating
in,
the
get
heater
some
right there.
runs
A little bit
across.
Too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Hard hit ball to second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's
And that's
routed
right
to
at
end
the second
inning.
baseman to
1 hit,
end
1
the
left.
inning. So
On
unfortunately,
down to the bottom of inning number
Salomon
7.
delivers
The
on what
Rays
he
are in
needs to
front,
do, but that is only
4-2.
going to be a double that nobody can drive in.
Nick Schufo will stand in again as we flash
And
you back to the
Schufo coming
middle
back
innings
up,
here.
runner on
This was a
third
big
with
blow,
only
a
1 out.
2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now here's
It's going to be a pop-up to second base, and that'll be the second out of the inning. No chance for the runner to tag up on that one.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So Tampa's
Leading off the
batting
bottom of
order
the
turns
8th,
over,
Forrest
set to go.
Ashton for these Rays.
Ashton, high in the air out towards shallow right.
Salomon coming over to get it. That'll be the first out of the
Is over
inning.
A few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
And Salomon gets
Striding
one
into the
more
box,
shot in this one.
Salomon Barrios. He'll try to
1 for
follow
2
up
on the day
double
with a
his
walk
last
and a
at-bat
double.
with another big hit right here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
How was I
far
too
in the
early
year,
on that one?
Barrios comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Nearly
Change
got
up to the inside.
but ruled the ball.
One ball.
Great arm
Somehow
action
held
that
off on that
two-strike
one.
Change-up right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Still hanging.
Slider
with it. Another good
fouled
swing to
off.
keep it going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker
Oh, yeah.
hanging over the heart of the plate.
Well, I may
gonna
not get
see
a
too
chance to
many of
show it
those
off
today.
again.
And he lays
Okay.
off the fastball
Take the
away, so it's
opportunity while I
2-2
have it.
now.
The game allows you to see the fielding stats of everybody on the field. So if you're the kind of person who can hit reliably to one side of the field or the other, you can know which fielders are going to be better for you to hit at and give you a better
Pitch on the
chance
way.
of taking extra bases, perhaps,
Fouled off.
or know who would be the ones you would challenge the arms on and who you would
The 2-2
be more
one
conservative
time.
with.
Again, he sends
Fastball
it
down
out
the
of play.
pipe.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And, he can only
And
battle for so
high and
long as he's
inside, that
finally
is going to
set
be
down here after
strikeout
an 8-pitch
for
at-bat.
Salomon.
When you're closing,
And the Rays walk out of this one winners.
he gave up a long ball
And
to
I
make
think
it
that very
interesting,
well
but it was the only
may
run
be
he
the
gave
end
up,
of the
and he
series
hangs on to collect the save.
against the Rays, at least.
5-3
Hopefully
the
not for
final
Salomon.
score in-
And just because I hate leaving you guys in suspense, here's what that challenge reward wound up being. We get to pick from one of 3 silver rank items. Whoop-de-doo. Well, I think I don't have any cleats, so I think I might go with that one. So until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you
5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
at
Blake
the
Snell
ballpark.
earns his 8th victory of the season. Chris Davinsky.